I'm Caitlin Kwasny, the Education and Prevention Coordinator for the Acquired Brain Injury Outreach team. Well, today and kind of for this week, we are focusing on ATV safety. With the Acquired Brain Injury Outreach team, we really focus on helmet safety, and one of the things that came out in a report last year with Saskatoon Health Region is that ATV-related injuries were on the rise with an 80% increase in our area. So we've kind of branched into talking and touching on helmet safety and ATV safety in general.
So what do you think the biggest misconceptions are when it comes to ATV safety on the farm?
Well, it's a little bit of a difference when we look at ATVs recreational use and then farm use. People are using them as a mode of transportation on the farm, and it's something that they're jumping on every day. So putting that helmet on isn't always on the forefront of their minds, and that's something that we just want to touch on and get people to think about, is that yes, you're just running across the yard or to the barn or to the bins, but it only takes a second for something to happen, and if you don't have that helmet on, it can be some really severe consequences. Well, if we have a helmet on, we hope, I'm just going to move this, that all that happens is that when your brain takes an impact, it gets a slight bruise and we have a concussion. Helmets, honestly, probably you're going to still end up with some sort of a concussion, especially with the nature of the speeds and the type of collisions that happen on ATVs. Without that helmet on, we're going to have some serious injuries to the brain. You can have a fractured skull, and when that happens, because our brain is a jelly-like substance, it can take a pretty hard hit, and we can't repair that damage once it's been done. So you'll have lifelong repercussions from that injury.
And what do you suggest for farmers then? You know, you said like they're often quickly going one place to the other. What's your biggest suggestion when it comes to safety?
So our gold standard is going to be a full face helmet, but when it comes to farm workers, even an open faced helmet, something that you can get on quick, on and off, and still have the visibility that you're looking for, is far better than going with no helmet at all. Just make sure that it is DOT or SNELL certified and that it hasn't been in a collision before. Once your helmet, ATV helmet or snowmobile helmet, has had an impact, it is no longer safe to wear. So you do need to keep replacing those, and the longest you need to keep one is 5 years. There is the ATV safety course, which a lot of businesses have been making mandatory for workers to take, the ATV safety course, and it goes through helmet safety, and it actually teaches them how to safely ride the machines, and that helps with some of that. For a business owner's perspective, you make sure that your employees have the training to run the machines. An ATV is another machine on the farm that they need to have the safety training to run. So really just making sure they have the ATV safety training and having helmets available for them to use.